Alright, so we're live, PM session, sorry, New York session, PM for me because I'm in London. Looks like we're operating above previous day's high, previous day's low, sorry, level of liquidity here, level of liquidity here. So I'm going to draw out 50% of the 6 hour. Have we taken none of that? And we have wicked here, so I'm just going to draw the 50%. That's going to offer us a level to draw to. Maybe we can short down into that level at the 6 hour. 12 PM is the time for a Judas as well though, so I'm not looking to short this just yet. I want to see some kind of level mitigated, this 50% EQ mitigated if I'm going to take a short. I was never looking for this to go all the way up, to be honest. I was only looking for, if I was going to take a long from here, I was going to look to fade it, fade the short. We have got built up liquidity here, but we shall see what happens. We shall see. I'm going to set an alert on this, the EQ, the 6 hour. Make sure we don't miss that. We did get the long in the end off of NQ. We did go long. All assets did wick above though. We do have hidden sequential. Oh, sorry, no, we do have a 6 hour SMT as well. Let me get rid of that line. That's not important. That's previous week's high. Previous week's high. Looks like the assets did run all below again, but for me to enter that, I need a double higher time frame confluence, so there wasn't for me. That means I'd need to see a daily maybe, and then another confluence as well, because I'll be playing in the 15-minute there if all assets are below, so that's no trade for me anyway. But it's nice to see the 6 hour working out. The draw of liquidity will be above Asia. We have put in London high though, and we've wicked that as well, but there's no news on Tuesday, so I don't start trading till 1. So I've got another hour of price action on the index futures to see what's going on. Just gonna quickly send a post. Excuse me. Yeah, so it's a bit of a waiting game. This is pushing down still. It shows me that there's levels of a draw of liquidity is going to be here and here, building up more liquidity here. We'll see what 6S does around this level. I want to see a tap into this and then a 1 hour CRT. So if we don't reach now, then really the trade's going to be at 1, and that's a good time anyway. Need multiple cracks and multiple confluences in order to take this trade from here. Let me see what that is. That's why I'm not in it. Yeah, 6B's running lower anyway. We seem to be closing below the 50%. I don't know what 6B is going to do though. This is going to be the draw of liquidity, right? This could potentially change my bias from today's session. These two liquidity points here. If one of them get run and then we get a buy signal, then maybe, yeah, potentially I'll take that. But at the moment, nothing for me to do. Still going to be a level of liquidity above Asia high, right? Range daily profile, so I can't really take anything before 1. I want to see that liquidity taken. I haven't got a clear draw, so I need to see that price run above. We're above. All assets are above London actually. Just set an alert for that level. Seem to be reacting off the weekly 50%. Maybe we do draw for the highs. I don't think we're going to get this low unless we take out some more buy side. I'll tell you what we could see was that the previous. Let's mark out the 50% here as well. This could be offer us EQ of 6 hour could offer us a little something. Maybe I'm gonna mark. Oh, gonna mark that out. Excuse me. Even over well above. If we start closing above. Wick above though, close below or hit the 50% at least, so that's why I'm marking out the EQ of this. Oh, 6B is taking some level. Alright, yeah, no, it's just taking that low. So me looking at this now, we're just closing straight back. We've just closed straight back through the equilibrium on all these. I'm just of the previous day's range, so I'm just expecting previous day's low to go. And if you see, look now, 6B, and if this is expected 11, 12, I expect maybe we'll take out this liquidity down here. We're definitely drawing, like I said a minute ago, and there we go. Now we're getting to see that. That was the draw. That's a shame because I was looking for shorts here this morning. Didn't give them to me. And I was yesterday as well looking for shorts up here, but I didn't get it. But I didn't think that Monday's price action was going to do this, to be quite frank. That's why I left it. I thought we're just going to continue, but you know, I think I learned a lesson there, just to trade everything I see and just keep going with it. To be honest, you know, I'm only human. I'm not a fucking robot. Okay, yeah, so I'm still looking at to draw down into this level if I'm going to take a long, and it's 12 o'clock, often provides the Judas. Bit of a waiting game. Seeing some sellers come in here, definitely. I know we're operating out of that A standard deviation level that I have here, but this is going to draw to this low, so until that low's taken, I'm not looking to take a trade. And then also we've got previous week's low there as well. Yeah, it's just a waiting game. Still haven't quite figured out the stream situation for OBS. I'm still tweaking it to try and get it a little bit better and just try and max out the capacity with the internet I have and stuff like that. So I do apologise. I am working on it, but eventually I will get there to make it a lot more clearer. It's all new to me. Okay, look, 6B is heading for that low. That's what we want to see. We want to see that kind of. But remember, we have to wait for a close below if we're gonna try and take a short. I don't want to see a hidden cycle like that at the moment. I want to see the liquidity pool targeted and taken. I want to see a close below. That means an old liquidity pool has been taken. And then I want to see that transfer of liquidity to a new liquidity pool. This could potentially change the narrative for the session. Well, my narrative for sure. If we take that previous day's low, it looks like we're a few ticks off now. 6B there, but like I say, I still need that close below. So it's going to be minimum another 52 minutes before I can take a trade. So what I might do is close this stream down and be back on at 10 to 1. And yeah, I'll do that because I need to just readjust the OBS settings anyway. So I'm going to cancel this and I'll be back at 10 to 1, 40 minutes. I'm waiting for this low to go, so you can all see, waiting for this low to go, previous day's low and maybe even previous week's low. I'm not doing anything at the moment because we need a higher time frame liquidity pool to be taken in order for us to take something. This is a higher time frame. A standard deviation is, but we've already had the move out of it and it's not continued. It was always going to be a fade for me anyway because we've closed below the 50%, the Q of the previous day's range. So this becomes our draw, and here as well. So what was the yeah, the bonds are bearish as well. This gives us a clear indication of what's going to happen today because FX follows the bonds, right? So if we got a bearish daily profile on the bonds. This supports my narrative that the previous day's low is going to be taken. We're just drawing into this low. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen yesterday. I didn't expect to see this push up. So I don't know what happened there, but I suppose we did take previous week's low, and I should have been a bit more vigilant and stayed on rather than I was doing it. But I said to myself I was going to do some testing. Anyway, I'll be back in 40 minutes. Thank you. Timed Edge. Alright, take care.